this wall. And then everything on that side of the wall was an addition in 1988. This is the hose tower. You can go right out there if you want. It's safe. We fix it.
You first, second.
One of the things that was pointed out to us by the architects is that this hose tower is built out of cinder blocks. They're not concrete blocks. And here in the last couple of months, the support to the second floor catwalk actually pulled out the wall. The temporary fix, but you can see, Zach, the metal, this support right here, how it pulled out of the wall. That ladder truck was specially made to fit in the station.
Right. Which cost extra money back when you bought it?
Cost extra money when it was done. They no longer build this truck.
Right.
So when this truck is due to be replaced, we don't know what's available that would fit into the station. I don't know what pictures you want to take, but
the concrete was falling off the steel, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And that was because due to the weight.
Weight and age. And this area here is right under that bay that we were standing in, and a company was hired that came in and kind of, I don't want to say reinforced, but I guess reinforced or patched up the areas that the concrete was falling.
To bring someone into the PD, and this is where the officers and prisoners enter the building. You see, snow does fall off the roof here at a pretty good rate, but prisoner in handcuffs, you bring them up the stairs. The prisoner will stand here, wait here, while an officer secures his gun inside the lockbox here. We don't allow handguns down in the cell block for security reasons. Then the officer and the prisoner in handcuffs have to negotiate this stairwell. And these are our current cell blocks.
Wow. Do you know when these were built?
I don't.
No.
Long. Yeah, I don't know. We have five cells, 2 different types. These are the normal cells, and these are the 2 cells where someone who is very intoxicated or has any suicidal tendencies, temporarily hold them here because they have plexiglass on the inside to prevent them from tying something around the bars.
Put that out of service sign?
This one is out of service because of plexiglass problem. You'll notice that in these ones, cell block that wants to hurt themselves, there's a lot of bars here they can tie something on. There's things outside that with a little bit of effort they can be reached and things can be secured around it. We have had a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, we've had numerous incidents of people trying to hurt themselves down here. We have had numerous incidents of someone damaging, tampering with these sprinkler systems in here. It is a dry system. When that goes off, it's very loud and a lot of water will come out of there pretty quick. This is the actual DWI processing room where we'll come in and do the interviews and paperwork. See some damage to the room. During the processing, there's a point in the processing that we have to provide them an opportunity to speak with their attorney. So at that point, the video recording inside the room is shut off. This door is closed, but we have to have a window so we can still monitor what's going on. So it raises some issues for us. I don't know. We don't know what wires are active, inactive, what all these pipes are, what are active, inactive, what can be removed. A lot of issues.
That is funky, huh?
I won't even venture to guess what this is, but this runs into problems sometimes. There's repair folks down here, and we caution. Got road trips. The officer's work area and the officer's lunchroom is a combined area. Each shift has a lieutenant assigned to it. This is the lieutenant's office. And this is the officers, or an interview room that was designed that dispatch can allow someone to come in this back door, and they can lock this door. So if a victim of a domestic comes here, late at night, there's an officer on the road, because the officers aren't in here all the time. Dispatcher can lock this door, and they don't have access to the PD, but they can still be secured in here, and that's something we're interested in. It's in here. Then in this hallway closet, which we had built a number of years ago, we keep another, I think there's 4 years of records down here, and then we'll go down in the basement. I'll show you where we keep long-term record storage.
Right.
That we've lost records over time due to water. With grant money, we used to have 2 small bathrooms here. We had a contractor build us 4 bathrooms. It's what we could do with the money that was available.
And that was done the past year or two?
It was, yeah. Right now we have 2 female officers. We have 6 female dispatchers and 3 other female staff. And we're bringing on a 3rd female officer hopefully for February. She passed her polygraph today. So we really were in need of a locker room, separate locker rooms for male and female. I mean, it's just expected that in an environment like this you have a separate locker room.
How do they get around that now?
By policy, what we do is officers that use the gym and the locker room, they're directed to change inside of the bathrooms. So not in the lot. This is more like a storage area there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So men and women change in bathrooms.
This is the outside walls. There's still flaking going on. Sometimes you'll have a lot of leaking and water coming out of here. What's growing on these old rocks up here? So once we have 2 or 3 years of storage in the admin division, a couple of years in the hallway, and then we've got long-term storage down in here. So a number of years ago, these shelves were built because we lost a lot of records to water. So we got everything up and off the floor. And then this is the room that we took over from that long-term evidence storage. You see the water damage on some of these records. They've been moved up off the floor, so we really have no rhyme or reason of where stuff is put. It's just here. What we've done is we've reclaimed some area. This is our IT room. This is where we keep our main servers, and this is a room where Detective Johnson does almost all of his forensic work, his online work, his video processing. If there's a robbery at a bank, if there's a robbery at a convenience store, a gas station, he can get the video by just about any means, VHS, beta, you name it, digital. He can process it here. This is where he does all of his forensics. This is where we have different servers coming in. We have issues because we've got so many servers running, we have to keep the air conditioner running here, and this is always a problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is air. Trying
Uh-huh.
to keep this cool enough during the summer, but then keep the temperature controlled during the winter. But we got a lot of servers running here. We have a cruiser server, we have the officer server, we have all this stuff running. So we actually got 2 air conditioners running in this small room, just to keep it to where it needs to be.